day Abdur Rahman was killed, Indian media was actually celebrating it. And the day this counter-terrorism press conference was done, even Arnab Goswami looked like Debbie Downer. I'm going to go towards Shahryar over here. Shahryar, you have been an independent journalist and you have covered this issue and you have talked about it. Tell us something more about this, that who was this guy Abdur Rahman and why was he target and what value did he have that he should be eliminated and being celebrated as high value target?
I don't think Abdur Rahman has such a value that he should be celebrated. He was a poor soul who died out of sheer Indian frustration that they have after Pahalgam, fake Pahalgam operation that they staged and blamed Pakistan. And after that, the insult that they had at the hands of Pakistan army. But what you mentioned, that poor souls like Abdur Rahman have already been killed in Pakistan over several years. And we have noticed several social workers in Pakistan have been killed in Punjab, in Karachi, and then India celebrated them as if they were some Pakistani assets, some Pakistani ISI assets. They have worked in Kashmir or they have worked in India, but they were not more than any social worker or not more than any ordinary man in Pakistan. I think he was no more than a social worker. I contacted several contacts in
Shahryar, based on whatever AIG Azad has said in that press conference, just walk us through the whole process. How did this guy Salman, who was the prime suspect in the beginning, how did this guy got connected with this Sanjeev Kumar, who was based in a Gulf country, and how did they together executed this program? Just walk us through the process.
Basically, I'll take you back to the attack on Hafiz Saeed several years ago. And if you remember, his attackers were also recruited in Gulf country. He was based in Dubai. He was imprisoned in Dubai jail, and then a raw handler, paid his fine, and then he was recruited on behalf of that. Similarly, Indian agencies are very much active in Gulf countries, and there they are, targeting poor Pakistanis. And then these poor Pakistanis are managed by Indian agencies, and then these poor Pakistanis managed to recruit Pakistanis back home. This is how Salman recruited further handlers in Pakistan. Some money was transferred through banking channel. This is very alarming. No Hawala Hundi network was used. They were brave enough to use the banking network, which was unearthed by the CTD in Karachi. So this is for the first time. Like, this is very rare in terror cases when Hawala and Hundi is not being used, but they are brave enough to use the proper banking channels. So this was one of the elements which was unearthed by CTD. So Salman was recruited by an Indian handler, Sanjeev Kumar, alias Fauji, and then Salman recruited one of his cousin Umair in Pakistan, and this is how the chain, build up, and then money was transferred for logistics, for weapons, for safe houses. This is how it all happened.
What happened on 18th May when how this Abdur Rahman was singled out as a target? How did this zero into him? And why again this guy Abdur Rahman, who as a social worker, just like you said, a guy with a religious stature in Matli as well, and at the same time this guy, they just out of nowhere they started associating him with Jamaatul Dawa, and they started celebrating him as if he's some kind of high value target. So how did he come into the picture during all that?
Basically, his information was provided to Salman. Salman forwarded his information to Umair, and Umair was asked to travel to Sindh and go after him, find him, trace him down, and then hunt him down, unfortunately. But Abdur Rahman was not more than a social worker. Basically, this is a habit of Indian agencies that they kill innocent people with a mere religious background, just a mere religious background, and then they frame them as someone who have participated in Kashmiri jihad, Kashmiri freedom fighters, but they tend to be not more than any normal, ordinary social worker at all.